Sometimes life tests us in ways we never imagine, throwing failure after failure our way, making us question our dreams and our own abilities. Yet true success comes not from avoiding failure, but from learning to rise every single time we fall. This is the story of a young girl named Eliana, who loved painting more than anything in the world and dreamed of one day showcasing her art in the most prestigious galleries, inspiring people with her creativity. From a very young age, she poured her heart into every stroke of her brush, imagining colors coming alive on canvas, but reality was harsh. Her first painting competition ended with the last place ribbon, and the feedback she received was discouraging, calling her work ordinary and telling her she would never succeed in the professional art world. Even her second attempt met disappointment, and her art teacher, someone she deeply respected, suggested she try something more practical, something that could guarantee success. Most people would have given up at this point, but Eliana felt a fire burning inside her, a voice whispering, "This is not the end. Failure is a lesson, not a verdict." She refused to let rejection define her, and every evening she practiced tirelessly, experimenting with new styles, learning advanced techniques, and studying the masters of the art world, trying to understand what made their work powerful and timeless. Her parents watched silently, sometimes worried that she was chasing an impossible dream, but they also admired her unwavering commitment. Years passed, and Eliana faced rejection after rejection as she tried to get her work displayed in galleries. Each no was painful, yet instead of breaking her, it pushed her to work harder, to refine her skill, and to pour even more of her soul into every painting. Slowly, she began to notice small changes. Her colors became richer, her compositions more captivating, and people around her began to take notice of the depth of emotion in her work. One day, after countless hours of practice, study, and relentless determination, a respected art gallery finally agreed to exhibit her collection. The opening night was breathtaking, filled with art lovers, critics, and fellow artists who marveled at her unique vision and the emotions she evoked through her paintings. The same people who had once doubted her talent now praised her as extraordinary, and Eliana smiled, not out of pride, but because she knew every rejection, every harsh word, every sleepless night had been a stepping stone that brought her closer to her dream. That night, she framed one of her earliest rejected sketches in her gallery studio, a reminder that failure is not a wall meant to stop us, but a teacher guiding us toward growth and improvement. Her story reminds us that the path to greatness is never smooth. It is paved with challenges, setbacks, and moments when giving up seems easier than going on. But those who persist, who turn failures into lessons and never lose sight of their goals, ultimately achieve what others call impossible. Eliana's journey teaches us that no dream is too big, no challenge too difficult, and no setback too great if we embrace the power of persistence, the courage to continue, and the determination to keep moving forward even when the world doubts us. So whenever life knocks you down, remember Eliana, and remember that your failures are not the end. They are your stepping stones, your growth, and the fuel that will turn your dedication, hard work, and belief into victories. Keep painting your dreams, keep striving, and keep believing, because one day, your persistence will create a reality far greater than you ever imagined, and your story will inspire others to chase their dreams with the same relentless passion. Subscribe to the Spirit Tales for more inspiring stories like this.